You lie down exhausted, but as soon as you turn off the light your body revs up, your mind races, and sleep vanishes? In perimenopause and menopause this is common. Cortisol, which should be low at night, is delayed. Today I'll guide you through a simple step-by-step, starting with habits that dial down your body's activation, and, if you still need it, supplements with evidence for reducing nighttime stress. I'll give you doses, timing, and precautions so you can sleep better, safely. Before we begin, this content is educational and does not replace medical evaluation. Supplements can interact with blood pressure medications, anticoagulants, thyroid drugs, anxiolytics, and with conditions such as kidney disease and autoimmune disorders. If you take medications or have a diagnosis, talk to your doctor before trying anything. During the hormonal transition, fluctuations in estrogen and progesterone combined with bright lights at night, very late workouts, or caffeine after mid-afternoon can tilt the cortisol curve upward at the wrong time. The goal is simple: a higher morning peak to provide energy and a gradual drop through the afternoon so it stays low at night and sleep comes easily and lasts. Let's build that together. 2 hours before bed, dim the lights at home. Prefer low lamps and warm light. Avoid bright ceiling fixtures and down lights. On your phone and computer, activate the warmest screen filter you can. If possible, make the screen reddish. In the last hour before bed, avoid looking directly at screens. This alone already reduces the nighttime revving. Now let's teach the body to slow down. Do 3 to 5 minutes of breathing with an extended exhale. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds and exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds, without forcing it. If your mind is very chatty, do 1 to 3, physiological size. 2 short nasal inhales in a row followed by 1 long mouth exhale until your lungs feel empty. In under 5 minutes your heart rate slows and the sense of urgency drops. Plan dinner 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. Include a complex carbohydrate, rice, potato, cassava, quinoa, or oats, plus a light protein and vegetables. Avoid very large meals within 2 hours of bedtime. When glucose is moderately available, the body doesn't need to fire cortisol to mobilize energy, and that helps calm things down. If you trained hard at the end of the day, this carbohydrate is even more important to tell the body that the effort phase is over. A warm shower for 10 to 15 minutes in the last hour also helps signal it's time to switch off. Avoid cold water shocks at this time. Intense cold raises adrenaline and can sabotage sleep. If these adjustments already help you sleep better for a week, keep them. If you still have awakenings or nighttime anxiety, then it's worth considering the safer basics. Start with one of them, never all at once, and test for 7 to 14 days while keeping a simple sleep log with 3 items. How long it took to fall asleep, how many awakenings you had, and how you felt upon waking. The first candidate is usually magnesium. You can choose magnesium threonate, 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of the salt, about 84 to 168 milligrams of elemental magnesium, 30 to 60 minutes before bed, or magnesium bisglycinate, 200 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium at night. If you notice gastrointestinal discomfort, lower the dose. Anyone with kidney disease needs medical clearance before using any form of magnesium. If the issue is a racing mind without heavy sedation, L-theanine helps. 100 to 200 milligrams, 30 to 60 minutes before sleep. It reduces rumination without knocking you out. Avoid stacking it with potent sedatives without professional guidance. Glycine is another ally. 3 grams, 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Beyond helping with relaxation, it often benefits those with hot flashes. And there's chamomile tea, 1 to 2 cups 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. Important reminder: chamomile belongs to the Asteraceae family. If you're allergic to ragweed, chrysanthemum, and related plants, avoid it. There's also potential interaction with anticoagulants. If you use warfarin or DOACs, align with your doctor. If you still need backup, let's look at specific botanicals used to reduce stress and blunt nighttime cortisol spikes. Ashwagandha, Withania somnifera, has studies using 300 to 600 milligrams per day of standardized extracts, generally taken in the late afternoon or evening. Some people feel mild drowsiness or GI discomfort. Those with thyroid conditions or autoimmune disease should use it cautiously, and it's not indicated in pregnancy or breastfeeding. Avoid combining it with benzodiazepines or sedatives without guidance. Apigenin, a compound found in chamomile, can be used on its own in capsules, 25 to 50 milligrams, 30 to 60 minutes before bed. The same cautions apply here. Asteraceae family allergy and possible interaction with anticoagulants require prior discussion with your doctor. If your nighttime activation peak shows up especially on days with late workouts, phosphatidylserine helps round off that peak, 200 to 400 milligrams at night. Some products are derived from soy. Check the label if you have an allergy. It's generally well tolerated. A few practical combinations work well without excess. Magnesium with L-theanine as a relaxing base. Magnesium with Apigenin when the mind takes off at lights out. And on nights after hard late training, phosphatidylserine plus a carbohydrate-containing dinner and 3 to 5 minutes of extended exhale breathing. Avoid stacking too many sedatives at once, e.g., ashwagandha, high-dose theanine, and alcohol on the same night, and cut caffeine after about 2 to 3 p.m., adjusting to your sensitivity. If you must train late, try to finish at least 3 hours before sleep and always do a wind-down ritual when you get home. Low light, breathing, a warm shower, and an appropriate meal. Before starting any trial, do a quick safety checklist. If you have hypertension or take antihypertensives, stay away from licorice and monitor your blood pressure. If you have a thyroid condition or an autoimmune disorder, treat ashwagandha with caution. If you use anticoagulants, be careful with chamomile and apigenin. If you have kidney disease, any magnesium requires medical clearance. If you use benzodiazepines or other sedatives, don't stack supplements without guidance. And if you're allergic to plants in the Asteraceae family, avoid chamomile and apigenin. A few common questions. Melatonin helps align sleep timing but is not a cortisol reducer. If you use it, prefer low doses such as 0.3 to 1 milligram for short periods and with supervision. How long until you feel a difference? With behavioral adjustments and the basic supplements, many people improve within 3 to 7 nights. Botanicals usually require 1 to 2 weeks for consistent results. Can you use everything together? Not a good idea. Test items in isolation and, at most, combine 1 or 2 at a time. Here's a simple 14-day plan. On days 1 to 7, apply the evening routine. Low light, extended exhale breathing, a complex-carb dinner, and a warm shower if you like. Choose just one basic, say, magnesium, and record your sleep. On days 8 to 14, if you still have a racing mind, consider adding apigenin. If general stress is the problem, consider ashwagandha or phosphatidylserine, not both at once to start. Keep filling in the log with sleep latency, awakenings, intensity of hot flashes, and how you feel on waking. To wrap up, remember that supplements are the icing on the cake. The foundation carries the most weight. Appropriate light, breathing, dinner timing, and cutting late caffeine. If this step-by-step helps you, tell me in the comments which combination worked best for you and which topic you want next. For example, how to work out at night without wrecking sleep, or how to time caffeine for daytime energy without insomnia. Sweet dreams.